On March 14th, the S&P 500 triggered what technicians refer to as a Deathcross pattern. This pattern has historically been viewed as a bearish technical signal with such an ominous sounding name. What is the Deathcross? Well, it's a signal generated by the crossing of the S&P 500 price of its 50-day moving average below its 200-day moving average. So on March 14th, 2022, the S&P 500 generated its 49th Deathcross since 1928, according to Merrill Lynch research. The prior Friday, on March 11th, with the S&P 500 trading around 4185 intraday, the Oak Harvest investment team released our weekly podcast titled Early Optimism, Things That Lead. 3 indicators are starting to lean positive for equities for the upcoming months. Viewers might be asking, what in the world is going on? Whom and what data should I believe? I'm Chris Bearish, Chief Investment Officer at Oak Harvest Financial Group. We'll cover the topic of the Deathcross today, what they are, how frequent they happen, and if they've been historically relevant and good predictors of the future to your portfolio over time. If you count late November as the top, given when divergences started beginning in the market, we're in our 3rd or possible 4th month of the downturn. Viewers, this is a correction in both price and time. Listen to me, it is not a dip. With this correction continuing to play out over the coming months and likely quarters, many longtime bears have come out of their caves with negative ammunition. They've gotten large and loud in their pronouncements on TV, much as they've done for the last 10 to 12 years. The question to investors is, should their concerns over the Deathcross technical pattern worry investors? Is the Deathcross historically the death knell for the markets? Recall, viewers, no data series is perfect. No batter or investor bats 1,000. However, according to data from Merrill Lynch and many others, returns after a Deathcross have been, while lackluster, not as bad as the name of this signal would imply. In fact, of the 49 instances since 1929, the S&P 500 was up more than 50% of the time, 1, 3, 6, and 12 months after the Deathcross signal. Only the 20-day holding period shows the S&P 500 less than 50% of the time after the Deathcross. We've included the summary Merrill Lynch data for your own analysis. However, I want to bring viewers' attention to an even narrower time frame than the last 80 years. I ask, what are the results of the Deathcrosses this cycle? By this cycle, I mean since the end of the Great Financial Crisis in early 2009. Prior to March 14th, there have already been 6 Deathcrosses in the last 12 years. During this 12-year ongoing bull market, interrupted by the COVID pandemic flash recession, bears have been able to pronounce the end or near end based on this indicator 6 times already. How'd they do? Well, we've highlighted these periods in the table behind me. The forward return results from these 6 Deathcrosses, anything but bearish. 3-month returns have been almost 10%. 6-month returns, 15%. And returns 1 year later have averaged 25%. Remember, viewers, no indicator is perfect, and past performance is no guarantee of the future. But the Deathcross, this cycle, well, let's just say it's been 100% wrong so far. Will this time be different? Will this indicator break its losing streak? Time will tell, but so far, it's not looking very good. Since the S&P 500 closed on March 14th at 4173, the index is already up over 5% as of March 18th. At Oak Harvest, we think our clients are best served by us helping them with their future needs and risks instead of focusing on the past and another overhyped, often wrong, technical timing tool. Our crystal ball is far from perfect. However, we like to keep you up on what it says about the uncertain future, not about what we already know about a certain past, which is what a technical pattern such as the Deathcross does. We are a comprehensive financial advisor located in Houston, Texas. Give us a call here to talk to an advisor. Let us help you craft a financial plan to meet your retirement goals. Call us here at 877-896-0040. We're here to help you on your financial journey into and through your retirement years. I'm Chris Bearish, and from everyone here at Oak Harvest, have a great weekend.